Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penjam. Welcome to Death and Taxes, where we are going to become the Grim Reaper. But not the Grim Reaper that you're probably imagining, because normally the Grim Reaper is pictured with a big cloak on and a scythe and they help people move on to the afterlife. But no, we're not one of those Reapers. We are playing a Reaper who works in an office. So yeah, we've got an office, we've got a desk, we've got all that kind of stuff that you would expect in an office, and we have to choose who is going to live or die, not because we care about humanity, we don't really care about them, but because we want a promotion to the heady heights of Reaper middle management, which, it just sounds brilliant. I'm absolutely sold. Death in an office job, yeah, absolutely, let's go. This is actually the demo version of the game. The full version of the game is out on the 20th of February, which, if I've sorted my schedule right, should be today, so I'm playing this a little bit early. So this is the demo version, but the full version should be available as of right now. As always, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below if you want to go and check it out and wishlist it and all that kind of stuff. But I think we're ready. Let's become Death and go down the office. Okay, so we've got ourselves a little kind of comic book style intro sequence here. So here is a room. I don't really know what's going on with this room, but let's just sort of move things on a bit. Okay, so let's scroll through. The door has opened. Oh, there's a creepy looking person. There's a creepy person. He is in a bow tie though. Bow ties are cool. He's got a red book. Okay, this is Fate. Oh, hello Fate. You're the keeper of world order. And you are showing us a picture of some lemons. We've got some lemons, as well as a little sort of pestle and mortar and a skull and a jar of eyeballs. Okay, right. What do we do with those then? We've got some lemons. That's lovely. When life gives you lemons. I mean, okay, the lemons match your lovely bow tie. That's good. So he's just sort of staring at us. Oh, he's sighing at us. He's sighing at us in a very disappointed way. Okay, I guess, is that where we work or is this where we live? I'm not entirely sure. So he's gone away. He's doing a Beatles walk across a road. Okie doke. He's going down the market. He's collecting some lemons. Oh, because we lack lemons to do something. Okay, so he's buying some lemons. Okay, someone's tapping him on the shoulder. And there's a fire? So, hang on, the market's on fire. He bought some lemons, but he set the place on fire? Okay, I don't know what's going on. And he's gone back in there, and he is casting a spell, and the skull has become animated. And he has created the Grim Reaper. You. Splendid. Hello, so here we are. We look, kind of Grim Reaper-y, but instead of having the, the normal sort of classic cloak and scythe, we've got ourselves a suit, a suit and a tie and a shirt and a little kind of thing here as well, like a little sort of pin badge type thing. Okay, that's wonderful. Oh my word, we can choose different things. We can choose the suit. We can choose the suit and we can choose the face. Oh yes, this is wonderful. Okay, hang on, right. Let's have... Oh, I think we have to have that suit there. That suit is complete. That's boring. That's just very functional and dull. That's okay. Yeah, I prefer that over the sort of the boring one. That's okay as well. Red tie. Ooh, a black shirt. Oh yes, going very sort of stylish there. Oh, that's quite nice though. That's quite nice. I'm not such a fan of that. That's okay. That's all sorts of all over the place. That's very sort of, that's very Sixth Doctor, that is right there. That's all over the shop. And then, what can we have as well? That looks slightly, I like that. Let's have that as our Grim Reaper. Because, why can't the Grim Reaper look like that? Okay, there we go. Right, let's move on. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife. Yes, please. Okay, so there's Fate. He is stroking a cat. I assume we're in the office now. It looks like a very sort of office-y kind of location. So he is saying, finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honoured to welcome you into our world, Spawn... hang on, Spawn number 97. Oh, okay, right. I don't feel quite so special anymore. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order. Okay, so we get to choose what we say. Where am I? What is this? What am I? Hello, a pleasure to meet you, Fate. Or I don't much care for being just 97. Can I be Fate? Hello, pleasure to meet you, Fate. I shall be polite. Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start. Yes, well, manners cost nothing. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City, Subdivision number 4, the Sun County Wine Region. Okay, sounds splendid. Cosmopolis City sounds very sort of science fiction. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, kind of thought that was going to happen. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system and do not destroy the world. Yes, haha, gallows humour, you see. Right, yes. Clear? Wait, I have to kill people? I'm not ready for this. Okay, whatever you say, boss, or will I get paid for this? Okay, given that I'm sort of a polite, colourful, happy-go-lucky kind of Grim Reaper, I'm going to put, wait, I have to kill people? What? You misunderstand. The people are already in life-threatening situations. You choose the ones you save, and the ones who you do not. Okay, I'm with you on that. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march toward the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences. Alright, where do I work? I was born to do this. Why me or whatever? Let's get this over with. Okay, alright, where do I work? Absolutely. Show me to my desk. I will show you to your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed in kind of air stars, air quotes. Okay. 1 week to show us what you're made of, Reaper. Okay, is this our desk? Oh, this is wonderful. Have we got a fidget spinner? Oh, we've got a fidget spinner. Hang on, can I fidget with this fidget spinner? That's a fidget spinner. Yes. Why wouldn't you want a fidget spinner? Look how good I am at fidget spinning. Oh, I am the master of fidget spinning. Okay, we've got that as well. The marker of death. Better pick it up and start marking some files. Okay, so here's some files. That is the Deus Fax Machina. Deus Fax Machina. Oh, this is the game has won. It's got a supreme pun. I'm sold. I still need to mark some of the profiles before I end my shift. Okay, so I do the profiles and I put it into the Deus Fax Machina. Okay, instructions. And I have a phone at least. Good for procrastinating and scrolling through Corker. Oh, okay, can we look at our phone? That's fun. I wonder if I'm making a difference. There's nothing on the phone. Oh, okay, so the phone doesn't sort of do anything right now. Oh, that's a shame. How do I make the phone go away? I don't want the phone. Ah, right, I pick up a pen. Can I put the pen down? Okay, instructions. That might help. Can we move that out of the way? As fun as it is. Hello, welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax if you have made your decision. Good luck on the first day. Fate. Okay, can we open the drawers? Can we open the drawers? Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping to find some secret, exciting goodies. Okay, so that's what we've got to do. We've got to mark 1 human to die. Okay. I'm a bit disappointed the phone isn't working. I wanted the phone to be doing something. Never mind. So let's have a look then. So who have we got? We've got Nasir Al-Farai, who is a CrossFitter. I have no idea what that is. What's a CrossFitter? What does a CrossFitter do? Nasir loves to be physically active, and being a CrossFitter suits their lifestyle perfectly. Okay, it's a sport sort of thing. Although the sport gets a bad rap, Nasir is determined to set a great example how CrossFit can be performed safely. I'm not really sure what CrossFit is, but okay. And then the other person is Christopher Pitt. So 26, a dancer. Although Christopher is an amazingly graceful ballet dancer, they have secretly orchestrated snapped tendons and cracked ankles for their rivals. This ensured Christopher would get ahead of the game. They were banished from home when they were 16 because their parents were scared and confused about Christopher's sexual orientation. Okay, so we've got to pick somebody to live. And no, actually, we don't have to pick somebody to live, do we? Hang on. Check the instructions. 1 human has to die. It doesn't say they both can't die. It just says that 1 has to be killed. So let's have a look. I mean, who do we pick? I mean, of the two, Christopher here is being portrayed in a slightly more sinister light. You here, you like being physically active and you love this sport, which I've never heard of. So, and there's nothing bad about this. You're not saying anything bad. You're determined to set a great example how CrossFit can be performed safely. So you're trying to do good things. You, Christopher, yes, okay, you've had a bit of a tough upbringing, but you have orchestrated snapped tendons and cracked ankles for your rivals. So you have caused pain and sadness and sorrow to your rivals for your own gain. So in theory, you should be the person who's going to die. So let's pick that up. So this choice is final. Confirm. Yes, absolutely. You can be dead and you can live. So yes, okay. Right. Put the pen back down. Is that it? Is that what we do? So pop that there, pop that there. Do we then feed them into this? Do you want to confirm your choices? Okay, right. So yeah, so he's going to live because he seems quite nice and he's going to make this sport safe. Whereas Christopher Pitt is going to die because he's done some terrible things in his life and he's made other people suffer. So Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. So yes, let's confirm those choices. Oh, and lots of things have happened and the pages have evaporated. That was a lovely effect. Hello there. Oh, the new Thespawn. Welcome. How was your first day? Yeah, do you know what? It was really good. I settled into the job quite nicely and yeah, a person lived and a person died. And that's what I'm okay with now. That's my job. That's why I'm here. It was really good. Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work after all. Okay. Continue. Remember, lives are on the line. Yes, very good. I see exactly one person perished today as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice? Nobody deserves to die. The best, there were only two options. I did, or no, I didn't. Well, I think I'd like to think that I figured out the best choice. I think so. The best, there were only two options. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. I've come to terms with the fact that I am the Grim Reaper. I shouldn't say nobody deserves to die, because that's just going to make him annoyed. And that's what I'm here to do. You know, I've got a job, I've got a desk. That's what my job is. So, yeah, I think I figured out the best choice. To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone. Okay. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions? Okay, nope, I'm ready for anything. Let's crack on. Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines and keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now. Okay, so day 1 is done. So this is day 2 of our job. Okay, so loads of stuff is appearing out of the Deus Fax Machina, which is brilliant. Oh, the phone's ringing. Hello? Hello? Who is this? Okay. There's some like Twitter stuff going on with ats. Crow News, 3 up-and-coming athletes under trial for manslaughter of 2 rivals, and local CrossFitter inspires hundreds to join gyms across the country after doing 100 by 100 kilogram hip thrust topless for charity. That's the person we saved. That's the person we saved. Hooray. Okay, that's good. So the person we saved has made loads of people join gyms, which is marvellous. Okay, right, so we're done on the phone. Do your job. What does it say? Morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quota for the day. 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Fate. Okay, well, let's put that up in the corner so I can sort of see it, so I can remember that. Is there anything in the drawers? No. Can we put things in the drawers? Oh, yes, we can. We can put that in the drawer. That's wonderful. Okay, so who do we have? We've got 3 new people here. So, an engineering or industrial background. Okay, so we've got ourselves, you're a mason, and you're a factory worker, and you're a cosmologist. Okay, what was it again? Remind me. Hang on, move that out of the way. An engineering or industrial background. Well, it's not going to be you. Ayasha Moore is going to survive because that's not an engineering or industrial background. Is a mason engineering or industrial? I suppose it's industrial. You're masoning. So Zara Tajian, maybe. 38, a mason. Zara considers masonry a formidable art, a mixture of intricate design and impressive monumentality. They're convinced that Cosmopolis City needs to construct a proper city wall again. Okay. Well, I think you can probably stay alive then. That's fine. You're not doing anything wrong. If that's all I've got to go on, you're fine. So yes, you can stay alive. That's absolutely fine. Let's look at you then. So Luther Marlowe, the factory worker, who I suspect is going to have to die just to meet the quotas. Working in a factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself. At least that is how Luther feels most days. They go through a set of predetermined motions, one after the other. However, this has given them ample time to compose poetry. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I don't want to kill that person, though. And then Ayasha Moore. 10 years Ayasha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they become ever more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. None of these people deserve to be dead. None of these people have done anything terrible at all. What happens if we rebel against this? What happens if we just say no? So these are the rules. Another simple task. 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. What if we don't do that? What happens with fate? Does fate get cross with us? Because I don't think any of these people have done anything bad. We're going to rebel. We're going to rebel. We're going to we know what we are. We are the Grim Reaper and we kill people. We're only going to kill bad people. The other chap that we killed was nasty. He'd hurt people on purpose for his own gain. Whereas this, There's nobody here that needs to be dead. So let's put the pen down. We'll shrink all those things. And I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's it. I think we're gonna let them all live. And let's just see what happens. Let's see what fate says. So there you go, look. All these people are gonna live. Let's see what fate tells us. Is he gonna get cross? Here we go. We need to have a talk. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them. Oh, but none of those people deserve to die. That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood? So this sucks. I don't want to kill anyone. I'm protesting this is unfair. I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do, or nobody deserves to die. I'm protesting this is unfair. It is sort of unfair when it's three nice people. Let's go for that one. There is nothing to protest. You're the Grim Reaper. You were literally born for this task. If you refuse, somebody else will take your place. I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future. Think before you act. That is all. Okay. Good night, Grim. Okay, so he was a little bit cross with us because we didn't kill anybody that day. Okay, right. His instructions for the day, we've got 5 people and our phone is buzzing. Mayor agrees to build a small 50-metre city wall at the border of the city as a sculpture to ages past. Wall would also protect against barbarian raids, if those still existed. Is that a little hark back to civilization where you get to build city walls? And a cosmologist publishes an odd article about the whole of existence being a simulation. Scientific community baffled and amused. And industrial labourer publishes a first collection of poems titled The Paean to the Worker's Impact. Critics impressed. So we did good things. We did good things there. All those people that we let live have done good things. Okay, right, I'm happy with that. Right, away with your phone. There's nothing in the drawers again, I assume. Nope. Right, let's read this then. So, a new day dawns with slightly more people alive than was necessary based on our meticulous calculations. Try to follow the rules today and choose the appropriate number of profiles before you fax them to me. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. Let us rebalance it all. Fate. Okay, so now it's just 2 humans. Okay, let's have a look then. We've got loads. We've got loads of people who we're going to look at now. Okay, so let's have a look at you. Scythe Hannon, 28 boxer, hitting the punch bag a lot lately, living out the many frustrations of their life. One of them being lower than expected results in matches as of late. On the side, they've grown more interested in the unusual simulation world hypothesis. Oh, they've become interested in the simulation world idea that the previous lady that we let live has put forward. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, you've not done anything terrible. Jack has lived a great and kind life. They've been working in the local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years now, ever since they graduated college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. So you're 32, you're an office worker. You seem quite nice as well. Where are all the terrible people? David enrolled in the university to learn computer science, but as of late their grades have been dropping. Instead of studying, they've become absorbed by the recent hypothesis of the whole world actually being a very convincing simulation. Okay, you're the second person that has been drawn in by the previous lady's idea that this is all a great big computer simulation. Okay. Theodore Joseph Palikovsky, maybe, a 30-year-old pilgrim. Nobody really knows when Theodore started their pilgrimage, but it's speculated they have been walking along various pilgrimage paths, helping random strangers and righting wrongs for almost 10 years. Okay, well, you seem quite a good person as well. And then Leo Bajarski, maybe, 67-year-old politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years. In that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there's been rumours that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Right, finally, we've got somebody who we could possibly let die. Let's pick up the marker. If you are taking bribes, it's only rumours, that's enough. Bajarskij, whatever your name is, you will die. Yes, there we go. Right, we've got one. We've got one down. Right, dead person. Okay, we need another person. This chap here seems nice. He's helping strangers. He's righting wrongs. He lives. Yes, absolutely. So you can live, which is marvellous. I am tempted. I am very tempted to maybe get rid of these people. Because we don't want people believing that the world is a big simulation. Because I feel a bit suspicious. That's been mentioned many times. I think that could come back and bite us on our bony backside. Because, yeah, that's maybe if they start believing, if all of humanity believes that they're in a simulation, then they won't care if they live or die, or something terrible will happen. So I'm tempted to get rid of those two. It says 2 humans have to die. It doesn't say only 2 humans. It doesn't say like it's a minimum of 2 humans. So this guy's okay. This guy's okay. He's just looking for a way to turn his life around. So you can live. We'll let you live because you seem nice, Jack. So yeah, put that over that way. So chuck that over there. And these two, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we could just get rid of these two. And then we'll just see what the chappie says. So yeah, you can die. Yes. We'll kill you, David Long, and we'll kill you, Safe Hannon. There we go. Right then. Because we don't want people believing in this sort of simulation thing. Because the game's mentioned it too many times and I'm suspicious of it. So 2 people alive, 3 people are going to die. Yes, absolutely. Let's go for that. So feed it into the Deus Fax Machina. Let's see what you say this time around. Hello. Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you've been with us. How do you feel? Awesome. Balance in the world, getting things done. Fine, more or less. It's still a bit confusing. Or, I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible? Do you know what? Yeah, I am hungry most of the time in real life. So yeah, let's go for that one. Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy. No, it required lemons, it seemed, which is unusual. Now let me take a look at the files you sent in today. I see. You have marked more deaths than was required. Now it didn't say the minimum. It said 2 humans. 2 humans did die. Well, 3 died, but 2 also did die. There was just a 3rd one as well. I do hope this will not become like a thing where I have to keep reiterating that you have made mistakes and that you should follow the rules to the letter. Well, your rules need to be a little bit more specific then, Mr. Man. It should say only 2 humans to die. 2 humans did die. Indeed, 2 did. And a 3rd one as well. But 2 did die. Okay, because I really do not feel like doing it every day. Alas, if that is what it takes. Meow, the cat interjects. Hello, cat face. Creepy cat. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Pordington. Lady Pordington. Brilliant. Okay, Grim, about your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier. I was supposed to get paid this whole time? Yes, an unfortunate oversight. The contract stipulated every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Oh dear. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all. Oh, so we're not going to be getting paid. Okay. Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly. Secondary tasks. Are you going to give us secondary tasks now? Oh my goodness. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow. Okay. Cheerio. I'm intrigued with the concept of the secondary tasks. Okay, right. How many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phone is ringing once more. Local politician dies after getting hit with a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Despondent boxer throws self off a bridge. Letter found at home reads, none of it is real anyway. And local scoop says, even if the world is a simulation, the car hitting you is still real enough to be fatal. Okay, so let's look at today's instructions. So it says, Grim, the weather is just delightful, is it not? A shame the sun shines on too few people. Your unwarranted carnage has upset our delicate balance, which we must now figure out. Quota for the day, 3 humans have to die. Any older humans have to die. How do you define older? Like above what? 40, 50, 60, 70? How do you define older? So just looking at these at a glance now, I can see that are you what, 63? So you might be considered older. And also Hector is 84. You might also be considered to be older. You are not. You're 26. You're 37 and you're 43. I would not say 43 is old. I wouldn't say that is old. So let's mark off. Oh, we're going to try and abide by these rules. So any older humans have to die, it says. They have to die. They are forced to die. So Hector, you're retired, you're 84. For nearly 50 years, Hector produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows that revolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous awards and honours for their many good deeds. But we're going to have to kill you, Hector. We're going to go with the rules because we've been told off too many times and I worry what fate might be able to do to us. So, okay, I'm afraid Hector, you're older, you must die. Okay, cheerio. Right, well that's one done. So Hector is out. Hector is done. And then also you here, Andreas Katazukas, you're 63, you're a veteran, you're a traumatized veteran of the Marasola Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian, even while being in the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. You're 63, I would consider you to be older in regards of this, so I'm afraid you must also snuff it, my good sir. So away with you, and now we just need to do one more. 3 humans have to die. We've got rid of 2, so now we just need another one. So we've got ourselves a sailor, a literary critic, or a medical examiner. Okay, right, move the pen out of the way. So, Florian Fresnoz, 37-year-old medical examiner. At work, Florian focuses on bloodstain pattern analysis. On the side, they lead a parallel life as a vigilante serial killer. This sounds familiar. Hunting down murderers who've escaped the justice system. This diversified portfolio comes in very handy, as bloodstain pattern analysis is not a thing and is soon becoming utterly discredited. Grim, I'm watching you. You should mark this profile to live, says Fate. Oh, okay, Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Okay, well, if Fate is watching me, I will do precisely what Fate says, because we've been told off too many times. Okay, away with that. Okay, so we need to pick one of these 2 people. Henry Birch, 43-year-old literary critic. He's wearing a hat and he's got a beard. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realised from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. Okay, what? And Martin Baltimore, a 26-year-old sailor. Martin loves huge battleships. The bigger the better. What do huge battleships have? Huge guns! Martin also loves those. Martin loves so many things about working on an enormous battleship that they can't even verbalise all of them. So we've got to pick one of these 2 people to die. And, I mean, which one do you pick? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. What about this person here? What about Henry Birch, the literary critic? Simply because he is older, and I don't know how we sort of are terming older humans here, but he's older than Martin is. Let's put it that way. So Martin, yeah, he's on a battleship. They've got big guns. He loves the big guns. He's got he loves so many things about working on an enormous battleship. He can't verbalise it all. Maybe he's only 26. Maybe by the time he gets to 43, he'll be able to verbalise all the things he loves about working on an enormous battleship. So let's get rid of Henry. Henry, you are going to be killed. Martin, you are going to live. There we go. Right, so we're done. So apologies, Henry, but, we've got quotas and everything. So 3 people to be dead, 2 people to live. Let's see how we get on with this. So yeah, confirm those choices. All the pages sort of get destroyed and put back into their fax machiner. Grim, there you are. Let's just be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. Oh, yes, marvellous. I'm beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I didn't expect you to turn out to be such a good and dedicated Reaper. I'm blushing. Oh, I can't blush. I haven't got skin. Okay, I'm not blushing, but if I had, skin on my face, then I probably would. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may even be promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities. Oh, that'll be wonderful. Can I get a desk with a window? That would be nice. And maybe one that's near the drinks machine. That would be marvellous. Okay, yes, I can only imagine. The cat emits a delighted meow at the prospect. Anyway, I'm quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim. Okay, cheerio. About our pay. Do we get paid? There was mention of pay. There's mention of pay at some point. Can I please have some money? Okay, I'm picking up on the news. So the city has mourned the loss as stomach cancer claims the life of beloved television personality. Yeah, that was sorry, everyone. Is it really that hard for people to stop being poor? Our latest column has the answers. That's disgraceful. Vigilante killings on the rise. Unidentified serial killer inspires several copycats. Okay, so that was the chap that we were told to leave alive, that Fate did seem quite pleased about, but okay, so yeah, vigilante killings have risen, and a critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pen. Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's very, very good. Okay, what does this little eye do in the corner? What does that do? I mean, does it help us in any way, shape or form? I don't know what that does. What does that do? I'm not entirely sure what that's doing. Is there anything else in the drawers? Has someone come and put something in the drawers? I don't know what that little eye does down there. Okay, well, we'll leave it. We probably don't need it. Morning, Grim. Good, you're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow/pipeline. That is very management whiffly-waffly. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. I hope you're enjoying the routine. Fate. Okay, science background. Who is a scientist? Right, researcher. So Amanita Muscovich, I need to spare you because I've been told to. She's dedicated, she's a 29-year-old researcher. She's dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk or, snobbishly, drive around in their vintage car, even if the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they have no personality or political views whatsoever. Okay. Wow. Well, you can live because we've been told to. I've been told to spare you because you've got a science background. So yes, you can live. There you go. Right, away with you. We'll chuck you over there in the corner. Has anyone else got a science background? Office drone, statistician, money launderer, and inmate. Okay, so there's 4 people. Is a statistician sciencey? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. So 2 humans have to die. So 2 of these 4 have got to go. Okay, office drone. Giovanni Collier, 26-year-old drone. Giovanni didn't expect to spend as much time with a printer scanner copier as they do. It's old, slow and unreliable. They dream of one day destroying the printer scanner copier with the baseball bat. Don't we all? Don't all office workers dream of this? Meanwhile, they set up a penny skimming program in their company computers. You are a naughty, nefarious person. You are robbing from your company. Okay, right. So you're a possible... You're a possible death candidate. Stefan Ashby, 55-year-old statistician. Stefan lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. I don't know what that is. I assume that's a stats joke that I've not got there, but yay for p-values. Then we've got ourselves... there's loads. There's loads. There's a money launderer. Okay, Christopher Wyatt, a 44-year-old money launderer, opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income, but avoids customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. So you're a money launderer. Okay, then we've got a botanist, Carey Haven, 32-year-old botanist. Gardening is Carey's favourite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They're an expert in natural poisons. And then Ieji Kaneka, possibly. Let's move that out of the way. Currently incarcerated at local jail for producing hard drugs at the organic synthesis lab they had access to as a chemistry student. They still dream of finishing their degree program after getting out of jail. Ieji now wishes to be a diplomat. They are constantly negotiating gang deals in jail and surviving. Okay, right. One person that can be dead then is maybe these 2. Maybe these 2. You, I think you can survive. You're fine. You're a stats person. You just get drunk and talk about this thing. I don't know what it is. You can live. You're fine. So yeah, you can survive. So pop you over that way. I think we might kill these 2. I mean, she is an expert in natural poisons, which means that she might go around killing lots of other people. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll leave you because I think you're okay. You're all right. Well, you can live. Yay, well done you. So then we'll pop your page back down there. And then we need to kill 2 people. So all those 3 people are alive. I think we get rid of Christopher Wyatt, who is a money launderer, which is bad. You know, you're being naughty. And Giovanni Collier, you have set up a penny skimming program in the company computers. That is also a bit nefarious. So you can be dead and you can be dead. There we go. So we've chosen our 2 unfortunate people. So drop that on the table, drop that on the table. They're the 2 that have to die. So you look like you're turning your life around. So yeah, you did produce hard drugs, but now you want to finish your degree program, you want to be a diplomat, and yeah, you can survive this time round. There you go. Good job. So I think that's everything. So yeah, okay, right. So yes, confirm those choices. They can all sort of get swooshed into the thing. So 4 people alive, 2 people dead. What do you think, Fate? Yeah? How are we looking? What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Yeah, you see, I'm getting the hang of it. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you've been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices? I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it. Meh, a job like any other. Honestly, I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more. I still feel awful. Every moment is living hell. I hate this job. I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it. Yeah, it's a job, and I might as well enjoy the job that I've got. So, okay, we'll go for that. Nah, I told you would get used to it. At least I hope I told you. Corporate motivation and all that, yes indeed. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Is there another way? I want to say is there another way, but we'll go for absolutely. Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition, and those should not ever change, for that is the meaning of a tradition. Yes, it is indeed fate. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans, do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make? But you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done, or I'm not happy about the situation, no. Well, yeah, you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. I'm only sort of, doing half the job. You're telling me that 2 or 3 or whatever people need to be dead. So yeah, you do that. True enough, one must be in charge, the others are there to follow. Indeed, that's how a hierarchy works. The office is perennial and venerated. Aeons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Okay. Oh, I do apologise for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me? Okay, so why haven't I seen any underage profiles? What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? Why do all the profiles refer to people as they? I hadn't even noticed that, or not really. What's the basis for the profiles? How do we know? Why are we picking those particular people? Oh, not at all. Okay, don't they all influence the world in many ways? The humans can't actually affect anything. You don't sound too sure about that, or okay there. Honestly, you don't sound too sure about that. I am, quite so. Is it predetermined? What about free will? Humans may have some free will, sure, but they can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. Okay, the life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation, but that is just a bit of your pay grade, so do not worry about it. About my pay, actually. About my pay. Can I have some of that? Why aren't there any underage profiles? The children. They are a special case for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself. Are there many offices? Countless. And they all have reapers working in them? Myriad. Really? Close enough. Okay. And why do the profiles refer to people as they? I imagine because you lot just don't care. An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition. So no gender information? Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure. The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Okay, what about animals? Absolutely, all living beings have to be possessed after the end. No escape. Processed, not possessed. They might get possessed, I suppose. I don't know what happens. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not even ask about the plant department. Oh, let me ask about the plant department. Anything else? What about the unliving things? Buildings? Stuff? Oh, tell me there's a department of this that, does things like calculators or whatever. Technically, kind of, I guess. Like Silicon Heaven. Ruins are like a type of dead, but then again, they often feel so alive. I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it. Okay. Anything else? That's all I can think of. Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow. Okay. Cheerio. Okay, is this day 6? I think it might be day 6. Morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 younger humans have to die. Spare humans with a medical background. This is very serious. Okay, medical background. So a ranger, a cook, a doctor. Okay, right. Manuel Castellan? Medical background. Spare humans with a medical background. Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it after working for decades as a doctor. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together in order to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. Fade, are you sure we should let this person live? They seem a little bit kind of crazy, and that's a little bit kind of weird. But okay, right, I've been told to spare you, so well done. You've been spared, even though you're a bit crazy. Okay, so you can, we'll put you up there. You can go over there. Is there anybody else that's got a medical background? I don't think there is. So we've got to get 6 humans. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 7 things left, and a total of 6 humans have to die, and at least 3 younger humans. So essentially, we just have to spare an older human, and then everyone else is going to have to be dead. Well, how do you define old? Who is the oldest one we've got? You. So Keiji Sakai, 66-year-old and retired. Keiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. So you should probably live. So if those 2 live, 6 humans have to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all these people here that are going to die, and at least 3 younger humans. So we've got, 24, 25 and 25, which would meet that. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. I'm not entirely sure we can get away with anything else. And also that person's good. They supply impoverished regions with free potato plants and help them become self-sufficient. So yeah, you're a good person. So you can live, which does mean that even without looking, we've condemned all these people to death. We've not even looked. Alaya Sarazin, 27-year-old cook. I'm really sorry, but we are going to have to kill you. Alaya chose to learn the art of gastronomy because it felt like a decent and stable job. Good food is always needed. Aside from cooking, they enjoy long treks through nature and mountain climbing. But I don't think you deserve to die, but we're being told to. Yeah, you're nice. I like you. Okay, you're a 48-year-old ranger. Samika leads a highly trained anti-poaching team. Well, that's brilliant. We want anti-poachers. The number of poaching incidents was greatly reduced when Samika got approved to use electric weapons and traps against the poachers. She's right on the edge of the forest with her family, or with their family. Well, they're good as well. Oh no. Michelle St. James, 43-year-old, unemployed. He's a lover of pizza, especially those with pineapple toppings. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love for writing poems. Okay, right, so you're not terrible. Naira Naravili, a 24-year-old cultist, a loyal member of a group who have devoted themselves to a forest spirit. They believe that both the spirit and the tree are from the future, as the mighty stout oak seems to be a lot older than the rest of the forest. Nair enjoys nature but isn't that keen on the ritualistic branch whipping, which seems to be oddly important to their leader. Okay, right, that's a bit crazy. Okay, Zygmunt Zozy, 25-year-old unemployed. From all available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer and eating pizza. Without even live streaming at all. Oh my goodness me. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Do you know what? Yeah, you're the first one that I think we can say safely, yeah, you can go away. If your only mission is to waste the world's resources, then yeah, that's just very silly. And then Pavani Vor, maybe, 25-year-old art history student. An avid reader and student of art history, comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighbourhood, yet the local community pooled their meagre funds to help Pavani's ascent to higher education. All of these people are good, except you are a little bit naff. All of these people are fine. Why do we need to kill all these people, Fate? That, according to you and your rules, they all need to die. That's the quota for the day. We've got 1 dead there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not entirely sure they deserve to die. I don't think any of them particularly deserve to go. So I know we've been following the rules recently. We've been following what Fate has told us. So, we've done the quota things. I think we might rebel against him today, because I think I don't like this anymore. I don't like the fact that he's telling us to kill people that are okay, because I don't think any of these people really deserve to die. This person here, anti-poaching team, absolutely. So you can live. I'm rebelling. I'm rebelling against what Fate is telling us. And he's going to be quite cross. I imagine he's going to be really furious. A cook. Elias Sarazan, 27-year-old cook. Yeah, I mean, you're quite nice. You're a lover of pizza with pineapple toppings, which makes me a bit dubious, but okay. But yeah, you... yeah, okay. Maybe we get rid of you. maybe we could get the 3 younger humans. Because you're a younger human who could possibly die. You're trapped in a cult, so maybe we could help you out of this cult issue by maybe making you die. And then you're an art history person, and you've been brought up by the community. They've put their meagre funds to help you sort of strive for higher education. So do you know what? You can live. There you go, fate. I'm rebelling again. So I wonder if we can get rid of 2 more people. Can we get rid of 2 of the young folks to at least complete this thing here? At least 3 younger humans have to die. Maybe we could do that. So let's save you from your cultist nightmare by doing the dead thing. You're going to be dead, but that gets you out of being stuck in this sort of cultist hell. So that's fine. You're 43, so you're not young. So and you. Oh, but I don't want to kill this person because they seem nice. Do you know what? We're just gonna do it. It's fine. There we go. Right, you might be a bit dead, and you. How many have we got dead? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can survive because you like poems, and you might do good in the world. So you can live. And do you know what, Fate? You're going to have to live with our decisions. You've asked us to make the decisions. We are making these ones. And you might not like it, but then give us some better quotas. These quotas are all over the place. So, yeah, there you go. So we're only killing 3. We're killing 3 young ones. 2 are fairly obvious. I wasn't really overly happy with killing our cook person there. But do you know what? It's done. It's done now. There you go. Choice is confirmed. Send them into the Deus Vax Machina. And let's see what Fate says. I think he's going to be quite cross. Grim, it looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark times. I did have a bit of a wobble. But I think I've made the right choices. As I thought, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. What happened? All that dying I had to try. I just couldn't choose. I lost track of things. There were too many profiles and rules. I may have been a bit distracted. All that dying I had to try. I couldn't just choose. Yeah, that one. Yet choose you must. The responsibility laid upon you cannot be avoided, even if it feels like a burden. Okay. Would you kindly pay more heed to these matters in the future? We must focus. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened? Do you know what happened? You're in charge. Maybe it was an industrial accident of some sort. It felt toxic. Beats me a day like any other. Don't really care. Death is death. I know it was bad. That's what matters. Well, don't you know what happened? You're in charge. You're in charge after all. Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a Reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them? Yeah, were all those deaths linked? Were all those people linked then in some way? I hadn't picked up on that. Your answer would intrigue me. Yes? Maybe it was an industrial accident of some sort. It felt toxic. Okay. I'm just going to press that one and hope that's what happens. Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. I hadn't picked together they were all linked, though. I hadn't kind of worked that. Off you go now, Grim. Good night. So I think this is our last day, isn't it? Isn't this going to be day 7? This is going to be day 7. Right, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 6. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, critical look. Something new and fresh. Maybe brewing in the arts. Okay, local bum loves pineapple on pizza. What is wrong with society today? Such folks should be jailed. A bit extreme. A little bit extreme. There's the doctor we saved, caught stealing corpses, trying to revive dead flesh through the use of strange chemicals. Ends up poisoning neighbourhood water supply. Fate, you told me to keep them alive. Okay, and then all sorts of other bits and bobs. Okay. Oh, there's loads. Oh, there's loads. Strange ritualistic forest murders have stumped the police. Ah, yeah. But didn't we kill them? I thought we killed that person, but okay. Right. I think this is the last day. Morning, Grim. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Keep vigilant, says Fate. What troubles? What troubles? Were there troubles? Okay, so who have we got? We've got 6 people. So, Tres Collision, maybe 36-year-old smuggler. There isn't a thing that Trez won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. Then we've got Olaf Rayner, a 35-year-old designer. Music, dogs, drinking. What else can one hope for in life? Olaf is one to enjoy the sweet life of a designer. in a prestigious business IT company. They also enjoy making 5-second videos on the popular social media platform What. Somebody needs to go make What right now. Okay, Angus Armitage, a policy consultant. Oh, yay. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently. No. You can be one of the ones that might be dead. We might put you over there in the death pile, because clean energy is important. Okay, Blaise Masterson, 43-year-old helicopter pilot. The Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much, they fly around all day, even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Okay, you're possibly a troublesome person. Helpful against the troubles. What troubles? What troubles are going on? So Françoise Fukushima, a 66-year-old scam artist, a liar and a grifter, an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. Thus, they now profit on the veritable butterfly effect of misery and others, misery often caused by Françoise's own actions. Right, you're a nasty piece of work, so you can be the first one that we're going to kill. There you go. One is done. Now we need to just kill another one. So the last one here is oh, you're the smuggler. Oh, hang on a minute. So we've read everybody's things then, have we? Okay, so we need to get rid of one more. Smuggler, you're the designer. So you're okay. You can probably survive. You're all right. We'll keep you. You're okay. So Olaf, you're staying alive. Good job. Is it you? Oh no, we didn't look at you. Brady Falk, 23-year-old assistant. Although Brady is concerned with making their boss as happy as possible, they're growing increasingly worried about the nature of their job. Their boss keeps asking them to do even dodgier things, which, while raising profits, does so at the expense of other living beings. Well, if you're concerned with that, you might well raise that. I think we get rid of you. Let's get rid of you, because you don't like clean energy. And that might be what the trouble is. So let's kill you, Angus Armitage. So there you go. That's it. They're the two deads. And then everyone else can stay alive, because we've only got to kill 2 humans. So okay, so we can live there, yes. And we can live on you. And, yeah, and... oh, hang on a minute. Get that one. Shrink that one. And you can also live. Even though you're a bit of an idiot who keeps spending everybody's money. But yeah, you can live. Okay, right. Shrink that back down. Is that it? Are we done? I think so. We're killing those two. So we're killing the liar and the grifter and the policy consultant who doesn't like clean energy. And everyone else can survive. So are we sparing anyone who seems helpful against the troubles? Well, there's a helicopter pilot. That might help us fly away from trouble. Smuggling might be useful. You're just a nice person in a prestigious business IT company. And you might well help in something that your boss is doing. You might raise that issue and stop the boss doing something dodgy at the expense of other living beings. So, yeah, okay, there we go. Choices confirmed. Let's see if they were the right choices or the wrong choices. Okay, welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing? Crushing it, profiles come in, I send them out. Clockwork, dismal, I hate everything. I think I've managed to follow the rules. I'm just surprised I've made it this far. I think I've managed to follow the rules. Let's be honest. Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started. Wait, I wanted to ask about today. Yes, what about today? Yesterday went really bad. What about today? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Today, everything seems to be getting better as we speak. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process, so keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right, look at these stats. The numbers say you have performed adequately. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Yes, I am entirely adequate. That is wonderful. Thank you. That's lovely. Oh, do not thank me, Grim. This is not praise. I had hoped for more than adequate. Oh, really? Because my hopes were low. Adequate is in the stratosphere compared to what I thought was going to happen. Do not this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow. More rules. So this has been hard. Does it get easier? Piece of cake. Or I like ice cream. What? Why are you saying I like ice cream? Yeah, I do like ice cream. I'm just going to put I like ice cream. What? I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. Nonetheless, as such, your 7-day evaluation period is concluded. You have passed. Yay, we passed entirely adequately. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim. And that is it. That's the end of the demo version. So, of course, as of this video going out, the full version will be available. I think we might well come back to that. That's a very intriguing sort of thing, because I sort of played by the rules mostly. I would be intrigued to see what happens if you don't play by the rules. What happens if you entirely ignore the sort of quotas and stuff? At the end, what happens? Does something terrible happen? Is it the same ending? Do you get promoted? Does fate entirely give up on you and, I don't know, destroy you and make another spawn? I'm intrigued to find out. Do you know what? I'm going to very quickly fly through and just go with the actual, what I think should happen. So, nice people, I will save. We will save the nice people and we'll ignore all of the demands. We will kill the people that are bad, we'll save the people that are good, and we'll see if the ending is any different. Let's go and do that very, very quickly, and we'll just cut back to the ending bit again. Okay, so I've just gone through the game again and done 7 days. So we're back at our assessment, and I've gone through and I kept all the people alive that I thought should have been alive regardless of what the orders were, and I killed the bad people who should have been actually killed. Again, disregarding what we had to do each day, so ignoring the quotas and just going through and going, yes, I like you, you're nice, you're terrible. And we only met the quotas on 2 of those 7 days. The first day we missed the quota because I saved both people, so that's very intriguing. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. So we're at the point now where we are going to get assessed. So the numbers say I have performed adequately. Okay, so that's it. Yes, basically, unfortunately adequate is not enough for a raise. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow. Okay, more rules. One gets used to them if in the right mindset. Fret not. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. Until tomorrow, Grim. Okay, maybe it always passes. Maybe because this is the demo, it just kind of gets to a point where it says, yes, you have passed, and now you can carry on and do some more stuff. I do not know. So there we go. That was Death and Taxes, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that an awful lot. That was great. And of course, we succeeded. We were adequate. Hooray for entire adequacy. Marvellous. So yeah, so we are now a fully qualified Grim Reaper. We passed our sort of probation period. We got our successful review, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, it was very, very enjoyable. Hopefully you did enjoy it too. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other nonsense and shenanigans that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. They've ripped my arms off, ripped my legs off. I mean, unfortunately they didn't rip anything else off. Yes, I'm off my face on mushrooms. Why, Lady Charlotte, I would certainly love to taste your cake. The King of the West is an idiot. I am off my face on mushrooms. I mean, asking me questions isn't going to be my strong point at the minute.